Oi, lads, I think I got it working. Mayday, mayday, mayday. This is Warrant Officer Henry Burrows at Red Sands Fort, calling on all channels for immediate evac. Our captain was killed in an accident, but he came back to life and started attacking people. He's turning anyone he fights into something like him. We hold them off as long as we can, but they're spreading fast. I swear I'm not telling stories. Just send the boats, alright? WarZombie. What's up, YouTube? Welcome to WarZombie, a channel focused on surviving the zombie apocalypse and risk global domination. Today, let's check out Red Sands Fort. This is an old World War II fort just outside of London, England, to the east. So the board calls for a bot. The board gets a bot. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we start off low zombie numbers on the 3 that we can see. That could be good. I usually like seeing big numbers though, but that's alright. Let's check out the bonuses. We got 5 for the gun tower north, 4 for the west, 5 for the gangways, 7 for the central tower. Gun tower main gets 6, gun tower east gets 5, gun tower coast gets 5 as well, gun tower arty gets 3, and maintenance gets 4. We have a good start in the north, on the gun tower north. I think that's going to be our best chance at getting our bonus this time. So yeah, let's not mess with that zombie. There's a red 4 in the east. I don't like all this yellow in here, but yellow's a bot. Never enjoy a 6v4, but I'd like to get this bonus as early as possible. Lose 3, not too shabby. We're going to go ahead and fortify to there. And hopefully next turn we should be able to get that cleared out. So pink looks like they're going for the southwest. Hey, that's pretty far away from us. We got a pretty good radar on what's going on in the south there with those little territories, the 2 and the 1. Good eyes to give us some intel. Whole bunch of stuff across the middle that's probably going to get wiped out by that zombie in the middle there. Who knows? Alright, blue popping out of the east. Ooh, stacking up. That looks like that's where they're going to go for. Okay, let's see. The zombies taking their first turn. Yep. Clear out a couple of ours. We survived the second hit, though. That's good. Okay, now, yep, yellow's not getting a bonus. They must have set them all there and popped out north in the gun tower main. Okay, red not getting a bonus either. Doesn't look like anyone's getting a bonus. The only one that we can't, there's only 2 that we can't see right now. That's going to be the gun tower center and the gun tower west, on the west side. We can't see any of those, so it's possible someone could have those, but anyway. We'll set 1 there, 2 there, 5v2 each time, clean through, and hold from 5 points. Nice. Or hold from 5 troops on 1 point. Okay, like we thought, pink's going to go ahead and take out our little scout in the southwest, take their bonus. And blue is going to try and hold the east. Zombie's getting a good number of troops in places we can't see. 18 in areas we can't see, so they must be doubling inside of rooms somewhere, getting ready to spring out on people who happen to walk by. Now you gotta get used to the zombies and the way they attack. Plan your defenses to accommodate them just like you would any other player. Yeah, the other players are going to give you a run for your money, but the zombies are the ones that you really got to focus on, especially when they start doubling and tripling on your borders. So here we're getting our 8. I think blue has this. Let's crack them just in case. We don't need them walking 1-2 into our side there. We'll go ahead and fortify it up so it's hard for them to take back over, essentially blocking them from getting their bonus on Gun Tower East for at least one more turn, if not 2. Next turn, they'll get 3. Yeah. So that would be a 6 before, so they're not even going to go for that. They're going to set troops elsewhere and pay me a visit at home. Maybe they're scouting, I don't know. The zombies get 28 this turn, that's good for us. Unless they walk in with a 10 on that blue. They take out our scout in the south, east. Alright. So they're staying pretty much to the center, or the south, or the west. All those places where we are not right now. That's where the zombies are, and that's kind of where we want to be. If you can get it set up where you can have the zombies running through everybody else and they're away from you, that's the place you want to be. That's the bonus you want to go for. It doesn't matter if it's the biggest bonus, the smallest bonus. Tuck in. Find a good spot. If you can hold from 1 point, great. Now, keep in mind, the bonuses that you can hold from 1 point, any player that knows what they're doing, they're going to take those bonuses from 1 point too. So they might challenge you for it. So here we're gonna set. We only have a 6, but I want to put some zombies in the south, where we see there's a +2 there. So we'll go ahead and shore up our defenses at home base. Blue again, they didn't beef up their attack on the east, so they're not going to get it. Yep. And pink, like we thought, they are getting that +4 in the bottom left corner. So everything's kind of going the way we planned right now. But that's just so far. Things go sideways real quick. I guess just stay the course, and yeah, they're going to finally challenge me here. No, they go out, and maybe on the next turn. Okay. Yeah, we'll stay our course. We'll keep pressing blue in the east. Our home base is pretty well established now. Zombies aren't going to really walk through with much of anything. See, right now it's just a 3 that dies out. Yellow again, no bonus, they're a bot. They do play around, taking a few of our little stragglers there, but that's fine. We're not anywhere really. I mean, we're close to +1 from 12 territories, but that's okay. In a map like this, the biggest bonus, the biggest key that you're going to get in a map like this is going to be the bonuses, right? Territories, yeah, that's great, get an extra 1 or 2 because you got extra territories, but the bonuses on the Red Sands Fort map are so big for such a small hold points that they're your goal, they're your objective the entire time. So let's weaken out blue so that they don't get any wild ideas about attacking next turn, even if they set. Now let's see, can we... No, we don't have enough. Now, if they're going to set, I want to get that out of there because that's just going to be chaff. I don't want to lose that entire 4. So what I'm hoping here is that blue, if they do set, they're going to walk out 1, 2, 3. They'll get to that point, see me there. Now they have less troops to hit my 5. Oh, but they don't set. Okay, so if they don't set, that changes things altogether. Now I gotta hope the zombies walk through and unlock that 5 so it can hit inside the blue there, but nope, it dies out against my 1, so I'm left with a 1 up against the blue. Now they have 5 cards, I'm getting 8 troops on the next turn. What's that's 9 against what blue has left, but the margins are pretty tight to clear them out. Okay, so the bot has 12 territories, but again, as I said, that doesn't really matter in a map like this. Yeah, it's helpful, but it should not be your objective to obtain a whole bunch of territories. Continents are the goal. Quote-unquote continents. The East Continent bonuses are actually individual forts that used to be connected with walkways. Okay, so looking decent. Let's see if we can take them out here. 2. Oh no. 1 troop remains, and they have 5 cards. I have no way to get to it. Yeah, I'm stuck. I can't get to him this turn. Okay, see, and that's... If I'd have known they weren't going to set, I would have kept those 5 somewhere close. But you can't... I mean, without a crystal ball, you can't see the future. You make the best play that you can with what you have then and there. So, I thought it was best to save that 5. Blue would probably walk out, try to retake their bonus with their set. If they had set, that's what they probably would have done. They would have guaranteed at least walked out to where that 5 currently sits right now. That's okay. They set for 10. All going to go on that one spot. Yeah. And it's okay to be wrong as long as you learn from it and don't make the same mistake twice. So... Oh yeah. I think they bought it out. That's fine. If they bought it out, that's good. Add the pressure. Force the player to bot. Bot acts in a predictable way. And the better you can predict your opponent, the better chance you have at winning. Humans are also predictable, but only to a point. At that point, you basically worry about the dice. Hey, oh, yellow's grabbed a bonus. Yellow's got themselves a +5 bonus for a total of 8 troops per turn. I'm guessing that's got to be Gun Tower West. And with that blizzard blocked off, it makes it a 1-point hold on a 5-troop bonus per turn. So here, with our 8, we don't have enough to take out blue yet. Hopefully they don't have a set. But either way, we'll hold where that 12 is. They'll eventually pop out. Pink is getting 11 troops per turn. Unfortunately, we don't have a set if they decide to pop their nose into our business. So if they're getting 11, they have that entire part down in the southwest right there. So it means they're 1, 2, 3 crack away from hitting me. If that's what they choose. So blue does what we expected. They march out to meet our 12, which is what we want. Now they have 4 cards. The zombies getting massive amounts of troops here. This is good this late. Usually they're not still getting this many. So they're going to do some damage. I wonder what's going on over on the south. They might even be walking through the yellow bot because the bots love overextending. Oh. They got themselves in there. Okay. They may have cracked... At least one of Pink's bonuses is cracked, if not both of them. Yeah, that's looking good. They either overextended or they just weren't prepared for the zombies, and when they double, you've got to be on your guard quick. Otherwise, you're going to get wiped out. Okay, so red, they're not getting anything. They're still a live person. That's good. But they're novice, beginner, maybe intermediate. I don't know if they're just getting bad luck, bad rolls, going for the wrong places, if somebody's hammering them, yellow and pink, possibly. Fog of War, just sit back with your imagination and make an educated guess with the available information and hope for the best. Okay, they timed out, which means they probably bought it out. That's all right. We're going to try and clear out blue here. I think we got enough to do it this time. We'll take their 4 cards. Very nice. Let's go ahead and double set here. GTA Kitchen, yeah, they've gotten into the pink. So yeah, pink is cracked. That's good. Go ahead and hold that. And fortify that side. Yellow's gonna defend us on our western border. Unless they decide to come in on us, they're gonna, you know, kind of keep us safe from any zombies walking in that direction. So. And pink is offline. Red is offline. Everybody's a bot now. So we put pressure on blue. They botted. We cracked them. The zombies pressured pink and red. Cracked pink. Pink bots out. If you gotta be ready for the zombies. That's why I'm trying to make some of these videos. Watch what I do. Learn from my triumphs. Learn from my mistakes. I make plenty of both of them, so there's plenty of material for you guys to learn on here. Sometimes I make the mistakes on purpose just to show you guys what happens if you do certain things. I will say though that these little mistakes are real, but I'm working on upcoming vids that'll have purposefully impetuous plays to show what'll happen when you push too fast. So now we've got our 2. We're in a really good spot. 2 bonuses plus 15 turn, or total of 15 troops per turn. Let's drop them here. And let's just fortify and defend against them. Yeah, they're not going to make it into the north there unless they set. I'm not really too concerned about the bot right now. I like our position. Lost a few too many on the last white or yellow attack, but that's okay. Sometimes you roll like a hero, but you can never expect RNG to be on your side. Zombies are just mowing through the botted out players right now. And so what typically happens when somebody bots out their stacks that were built up on their borders, they'll just start flooding out, hitting zombies wherever they can. At least, typically it's right about three strikes per turn, depending on what the bot's going for, depending on the bot's level. So here I play with the hard bots. I'm about to kick it up to the expert level bots just because I'm kind of getting bored with the hard bots now. I've gotten them pretty well figured out. Same thing with the zombies. I want to give the zombies another switch up and review how they act on expert too, you know? So we're getting a decent trade, but I'm going to hold out for 10 because we have 2 bonuses and holding only from 3 spots. So we should be okay for now. So let's put our troops to good use here. We'll try and... Oh, that wasn't the last pink one. All right. And we can't get yellow out of there to take that bonus, but that's okay. We're a little thin. Let's just pull it back. Even if it gets cracked, the troops on the very far east of the map, they can circle right back around and take that west side of the east bonus. It is all good. With the position we're in and the bots in play, this is basically a lock on the win from here. So yeah, at this point, once we pressured out our opponents and they've botted out, it's kind of a boring game just playing against the bots. I mean, yeah, yellow's getting 13 now, but unless they try to get all wet and wild with me, I mean, nothing's really going. They're hitting into either red or the bots. Or, I'm sorry, either red or the zombies. Yeah, nobody's really messing with us here. Very lucky. Obviously, we made it happen with blue. Blue was going to be somebody on our border that could possibly have been a threat. So definitely want to get them out as soon as we can. What that does, too, is it gives us a springboard from that eastern gun tower. Actually, I believe that should be the searchlight tower, if I remember correctly. Red Sands Fort, when I did a lot of my research for this, I believe they were gun towers situated around a central command tower, and then the searchlight tower was off to the side. So from that description, this gun tower east, typically, that should be the searchlight tower. Don't recall if it had a gun on it too, but that would have been smart. I would have put one there, so I would imagine there was some guns on that tower too. This was an army fort dedicated to defending the run along the Thames estuary to London and other parts of southern England during World War II, so I'm sure they were well prepared because this fort protected a lot of people. So let's see. Yeah, everybody's just, their bots are doing their thing. Nothing to really pay too much attention to right now, except for just where they're going. Our borders are pretty well beefed up. We're against bots right now. This is going to be a cakewalk, walk in the park. And the actual Red Sand Fort is still standing to this day. There's a group that is taking care of them, and they are called Project Red Sand. They're trying to bring them back and restore them to usable condition for all sorts of different possible functions. So let's go out and take out yellow here. Snag 3 cards from them and see if we can, how much of red we can take out. We got him, but we left the 1 hanging there. But we'll grab that next round and fortify back to a 2-point hold. And so getting back to the possibilities for a fully restored Red Sands Fort, I can almost guarantee you from what I've read that there's going to be a museum dedicated to the designer of the forts, Guy Maunsell. Also, almost almost assured that we're going to have some sort of radio station. The forts have a history, if you look into it, of pirate radio broadcasts. So not quite as dramatic as the history of Rough Sands Fort, but nonetheless, pretty interesting. With the future of VR, the sea forts that are out in the middle of the water, almost out in the middle of nowhere. We could possibly have a pair of VR glasses that go on just like regular sunglasses, with a heads-up display, capable of doing some sort of overlays. Maybe they could even put like zombies in there that somebody, oh, you're a zombie. So kind of mixing VR with laser tag. Obviously, I don't want to use real weapons, but you know, for something that's entertaining, but you could do all sorts of different things. Scientific experiments, research, interests in testing certain different products, materials, things like that. Materials testing, how well do things stand up to the sea? So, all right, so here, it's just, we got so many troops, it's just where to put them, which way is going to go out to the zombies. What do we got hiding in the pockets? Like that had a big 20 stack on it, which we're going to clear out. And holy cow, they've been holding 30s in the rooms that they've doubled up. We don't have enough to get through, and the rooms don't connect. See? Room to room play. Gotta make sure they connect. So even if I were to fortify this 23 in front of that 34, it's not going to be enough to hold back 77 troops. They mow through. They crack my 23. Best I could do was try to contain them in that situation, and now it's just a matter of where they're going to go. So 26 goes to the south, and the 4 secludes itself. That secludes itself. So yeah, they've basically cut themselves off from attacking out. Very nice. So from here, we're just going to put our troops where most of them here and a few there. Alright, we're going to retake the south set. Work our way around. Try and make sure that we get all rooms possible. Clear out all the zombies, and we'll work this one back around. It's not going to make it in, and we knew that, but it will contain that stack there. So that is the game. We're going to set one last time just because it's fun. And enough for one day. And that is the game, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming along. We had a beginner, an expert, and an intermediate. Yule the Timid, General Incarnate, and Sparky Hironaka. Thank you very much for playing. If anyone wants to learn more about Red Sands Fort or help save a piece of history, there's a link in the description for Project Red Sand. Check them out. Until the next one, may your cards be live, and may your maps have monsters.
Subscribe. Copy that.